Everyone, Kim here with Abundant Life Tarot. So, I recently shared that I was involved in my first hurricane here living in the tropics, and it was an experience that I had never experienced before. However, it got me to thinking about a deck that I own that has the hurricane depicted in the tarot, and that is the Delta Enduring Tarot by Egan. And there were 4 bonus cards that were included on top of the full 78. And the first one was the termite swarm. And let me tell you, I never even knew of a termite swarm until this guidebook, till this deck, but intimately became aware of it, of that phenomenon happening when I moved to the tropics. Never heard of this before until recently. The next card they had was the Mardi Gras card. The last bonus card is the Heat. And if you know southern United States heat, well, you will understand why it needs its own card to, you just understand. But the card I want to talk to you today about is the Hurricane card. That is one of the 4 bonus cards that came with this deck. Sadly, this deck is out of print. Okay, maybe one day there will be a reprint. We will keep our fingers crossed. But I just wanted to read a bit from the guidebook, especially after going through my hurricane experience. And I talk in my vlog, my recent vlog, about my 5 of Cups month. September had the 5 of Cups for me. That was my forecast for my New Year's spread I did for myself. And boy, did the hurricane definitely bring a 5 of Cups moment to me, okay? Brought me emotionally to my knees. However, this card and what's written in this guidebook really nails it even further for me. It helps me to really appreciate what I went through and what I have overcome. Okay, so here's the hurricane, and I'm going to just read excerpts from the guidebook and just the upright version because, yeah, I'm just called to do that. So it says here, the sky may be clear and blue today, but the forecast shows it out there in the Gulf, churning even closer to landfall. The hurricane is coming, and there's nothing you can do to stop the destruction it brings. This card reflects on the damaging forces in our life we know about but cannot control. There is a pain and heartache on the horizon, and all you can do is prepare and try to minimize the damage. This period of your life may be intensely stressful and worrisome, as you know what's to come and may feel helpless. Rather than bask in the hopelessness of your situation, make preparations to face the prospects of failure with a level head and open mind. And I would say instead of failure, maybe loss, right? That would be what I feel is the more soft landing word versus failure. This may refer to an impending judgment that you know will not be in your favor, or an encounter with a person you do not expect to go well. Make sure you have your contingencies ready and take all necessary precautions before you meet the storm head on. Okay, so I talked quite a bit about that in my little vlog on 5 of Cups and my first hurricane, and about how this was a teachable moment, but it also helped to fortify my resolve and let me know that, yeah, I am a human being with emotions, raw emotions, and sometimes life sucks, and sometimes you just have to sit in that moment and just deal, but then you will move through it, you will get through it. And what will be your takeaways, right? What are your takeaways from that experience? For me, this is a literal hurricane. And yeah, there was destruction, but I talk also about mitigating your damages mitigating the potential for like extensive loss, preparation, to make it where it's as comfortable as a, you know, what is it, emergency landing as possible, if that's even possible. Sometimes it's just not possible, no matter how much you prepare, but oftentimes it does help. So I don't know, I just was like, don't I have a deck? Don't you have those decks where you're like, don't I have this oracle deck, or don't I have this tarot deck that depicts it? It says distinctly what I'm trying to say here. And lo and behold, I do. So yeah, I just wanted to share with you all the hurricane card. And you know, I'm probably all talked out about that hurricane. I'm sure there will be more in my future, but it was my first. And yeah, I really liked the rendering of that card in this deck. Isn't it quite special? All right, you all, that's it. Just a short video sharing with you about my hurricane card in the Delta Enduring Tarot. One of my absolute favorite tarot decks of all time. All right, you all, take very good care, and I will see you all in the next video. Before I let you go, please don't forget to hit the like button and to subscribe. Join my little Abundant Life Tarot family. We would welcome you. We welcome you with loving arms. All right, you all, take care. Bye for now.